There's a guy who falls asleep every night with the exact same promise. Tomorrow, everything changes. And every single morning, he wakes up to that same old feeling. Nothing changed. Months have gone by. A year's about to turn. And that promise? Still sitting exactly where he left it. Sound familiar? Stay with me. His name's Rohan, final year engineering student. Every night, same thing. I'll wake up early and study tomorrow. Alarm goes off. He hits snooze. The guilt creeps in, so he tells himself, okay, for real this time. Opens the laptop for an assignment. And 2 hours later, he's deep in an Instagram scroll. Same guilt that night. Same, tomorrow, I promise. And it's not just that. There's placement pressure, his parents going, beta, what's the plan? And a friend's LinkedIn post, reminding him everyone else is moving forward. Kind of hits close to home, doesn't it? One day, Rohan decided, okay, just the resume. Nothing else. Opens the laptop, watches a how to build the perfect resume video, then another. 3 hours gone, and all he'd done was prepare to prepare. This went on for 2 months straight. Interview finally came. Rejected. And Rohan did what most of us do. Looked in the mirror and said, I guess I'm just lazy. Except, that wasn't true. Not even close. Here's what actually made him stop and think. If he was really lazy, why did he keep trying? Why open the laptop at all, again and again? That question led him somewhere interesting. See, when you start a task and pick up your phone halfway through, your brain doesn't fully switch over. A piece of it stays stuck on whatever you were doing before. There's actually a name for this. Attention residue. Your brain is never fully in one place. It's scattered across 10 different things at once, a little bit here, a little bit there. That's why Rohan could sit at his desk for 3 hours and still feel like nothing happened, because his brain wasn't working. It was just switching. Over and over. So what actually changed things for him? 3 things. First, he called it the 5-minute ignition rule. Whenever he didn't feel like starting, he stopped telling himself he had to finish the whole thing. He'd just say, 5 minutes. That's it. No pressure, no big commitment. Second, 1 task, 1 space. Phone, physically, in another room. 1 tab open. That's it. Turns out the resume wasn't stuck because it was hard. It was stuck because 3 things were fighting for his attention at once. The work, the phone, and the guilt underneath it all. Third, the small fixed block. He gave up trying to be productive all day because, honestly, nobody actually does that. Instead, 1 45-minute block. Same time, every single day. The goal wasn't perfection, it was just showing up. Miss a day? Fine. No spiral, no guilt trip. Just show up again tomorrow. 3 weeks later, the resume was done. The next interview? Cleared. But here's the part that actually matters. The resume was never the real win. The real win was Rohan finally understanding something he'd gotten wrong about himself for months. He was never lazy. He had the will. He had the intention. The only problem was, the second he sat down, his focus would scatter. Sometimes to his phone, sometimes to some random video, sometimes just into his own head. And if you're honest with yourself, that's probably your story too. And the day you actually gather that focus back together, the work just starts happening on its own. Because the cure for laziness was never motivation. It's this, one thing at a time. So tonight, before you fall asleep, don't ask yourself, what do I need to do tomorrow? Ask yourself this instead. Where does my focus need to go tomorrow?